Hey everyone, I'm Lucy Bloom-Webb. I'm a yoga teacher. We're here in Dublin and welcome to my GAFF. I think my interior style is quite a mishmash of old and new. So I quite like things that have been repurposed or things that have had a life before I've had them, as well as kind of new designery kind of pieces that are maybe slightly more on trend. So a lot of what I buy is just stuff I've picked up on travels, on trips, or even just around Dublin. It just kind of depends, whatever I can put around the house, which is inspiring. So the most recent addition to my living space is this amazing sofa that I'm sitting on, which is the Tom sofa from the So Simple collection at DFS. I went for this sofa and this footstool because I wanted something that was elevated from the floor, just to give more of that spatial feel. And also I loved the black legs that it stands on. I thought they were really beautiful. I love velvet. I've always wanted a velvet sofa. And I went for it in this kind of indigo blue just because I thought it was pretty timeless. And it is something that you can kind of change up with cushions or throws over the years, and it's super comfortable. So one of the options in the So Simple collection was to either go for a footstool or an armchair, and I opted for a footstool just because I really like just throwing my feet up at the end of the day. There's a throw there, just having a throw, it's really cozy. And then the footstools that come with this couch are great because they're so big that you can kind of use them as additional seating as well. So if you've got loads of friends over, that works quite nicely also. Because this is such a good colour to pair other colourings with, I just knew I wanted something in mustard. And then I just found these other cushions and everything just tied together quite nicely. So it's always a bit of kind of hit and miss, like just throwing things on, seeing what works, and then you kind of know when you've got it. My job as a yoga teacher does kind of influence what I have in my home, especially because I do have an altar in my home and I do like sacred objects. So a lot of what's on my altar space is quite sacred, and it's kind of designed around the divine feminine, which is what a lot of my work is kind of geared towards. So this is a bookshelf where I've just tried to kind of make it as interesting as possible. I've got Patti Smith up there. I've always loved her books, loved her music, loved her poetry. These are just some of the books I've collected along the years, so a lot of them are kind of yoga related or fashion or style related. I used to be a makeup artist before I was a yoga teacher, so it's all kind of inspirational stuff I've picked up along the way. I also like lighting, so little bursts of lighting wherever I can. What I really love when I go into other people's homes is seeing part of them in their home, and I think it's a form of self-expression, just like the clothes you wear or the way you do your makeup or your hair. You know, I do think it's so innately a part of you, and you can bring that into your home and it's art. So I would just say express yourself.